Hi, I'm Mark. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll ask the oracle cards, will I overcome my love regrets? Let's get started. Pick the pile of cards that you feel attracted to energetically. This is pile number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. To see your reading, skip to the timestamp listed in the description box below. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 1. Will I overcome my love regrets? First card I got for you is the ever unfolding rose. Again, the ever unfolding rose. And I'm going to go right into that right now. For you to overcome your love regrets, there are things to unfold, there are things to open, doors to walk through, of understanding the feelings, the emotions, what you're going through. So there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of opportunities there for you to move forward and work through these love regrets. But there's many different layers. So take the rose as, look at the rose itself. And you see all the parts of the rose. Everything's starting to open up and bloom and blossom. So there's growth there. So think of the growth and think of how you can unfold things and work through things through your love regrets. Next card I got for you, inner temple. Inner temple. And that goes right into the saying to listen to your heart. What you want. The inner temple is within your heart, the portal of your heart, of where you feel and you want to experience and you want to know about how every situation is going to work out for you. What you experience with every situation, but we need to go toward our heart. Because when we go toward our heart and we start listening to it, it'll lead us in the right direction. So really go into your heart and really listen to what it has to say. Yes, we know the head is part of your body as well. But when you keep your mind quiet to make the right decision, go toward the heart. Remember I said before, things will unfold. But you have to work through the different levels of the experiences dealing with the love regret or love regrets. The Pleiades. That means it's a double mission. Double mission. So you're here to serve humanity, but you're here to do like a double mission. So that means you're multiple doing things all at the same time. Now you may say, what does that have to do with love regrets? Well, it has a lot to do with it. Because let's break it down in a different kind of a way. This way you'll understand. What you're dealing with yourself that you got to work through, and the other person, or the other persons that you're dealing with the love regrets. So you have to work out your own issues and work out the issues dealing with them as well. So you make reconnection and be reconnected with them. So a good example is you want to love yourself and you want to feel better about yourself and you want to feel that you're in a good place. So you don't have these love regrets. At the same time, you still have issues. You still have issues dealing with them. And sometimes words need to be expressed to work through these love regrets. So you want to really work through your emotions and try to work with them with their emotions to make things right. So think of it that way, and as you work through it, you're going to feel better about yourself and these regrets will work itself out. But until you work through your own stuff first, you can't work with others. But your double mission is saying, I probably got a hold of this, let me work with the other person with this. of course, in most cases, it's like a love that you had in your life. So, but work on yourself first, and then the other. But they're saying that you could do both, so it won't take you that much time to do your thing, and then go to their thing. Break the chain. Break the chain. What it means is you're so used to doing something one way, you want to change it to do it a different kind of a way. You're so used to being brought up, a certain way and how you act and behave. But they're saying to change the pattern of it. To get over your love regrets, you want to change the pattern. If you change the pattern, then things will flow better. Things will go in a different direction. If it's flowing in that way. If not, try it a different way. But you want to break the chain of how you're normally used to doing it to change the way now you want to do it. So try different ways of doing it differently, and you'll see you'll have a different outcome. Deep replenishment. Deep replenishment. It means that you want to be held. You want to feel loved. And it brings out a lot if you really think about it. Because, again, rest, be held. That means you need time to rejuvenate, but you also need time to feel love from others. And that's a really important thing. You need time to rest, to rejuvenate, but then there are times you need to feel that love from others. You need that confident support. If you don't feel your best and you don't feel loved and acknowledged, how could you get over your love regrets? So you have to give yourself some time out. As well as you want to feel that you've been acknowledged, you've been loved. How else can you get over your love regrets if you don't still feel loved? So there's a lot of different things that are going here. Okay, first of all, unfolded rose we talked about, to go through the different layers that you need to work through to get over the love regrets. The inner temple, you got to listen to your heart. When you listen to your heart more, then you'll lead yourself in the right direction on how to work through this, to unfold the different things that you need to go through. Then you're going into the Pleiades. The Pleiades about serving humanity, making a connection. But let's go more into your multitasking. You're working with yourself, but then you're working with the other person to let the love regrets work itself out. Then you're dealing with breaking the chain, dealing with that you don't want to deal with the old way of doing it. Change a different pattern, different way of doing things to overcome these love regrets. But remember, overall, like I said, you need rest and you need to feel loved and acknowledged for you to overcome these love regrets. If you work through all this, you will overcome your love regrets. It takes time. I know it hurts and it takes time to heal, but we have to start within ourselves to move forward so we could overcome these love regrets. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Please remember, I'm here to help you if you want my help. In addition to psychic readings, I also do energetic healings and spiritual coaching to help you heal and move forward. Please reach out to me through my website, marchealingarts.com, listed in the description box below. Come back next week when we'll ask Spirit, how do I raise my vibration? Blessings and love to you. And remember, don't regret, evolve, and you will blossom. Until next time, I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Okay, here we go. Pick your card number 2. Will I overcome my love regrets? The Soul Family. The Soul Family. Saying that you're not alone. Talk to people who you relate to people. to help you through these love regrets, on how to work through it. So again, you're not alone. And you can ask people. It could be people who your soul tribe is. It could be people spiritual that can relate to you and understand what you're going through. But you'll have this soul tribe, what they call the soul tribe, is really the people that you can resonate with. It could be family members. It could be friends. Sometimes I look at it as more like we're all family. So it could be friends that could be family members, or it could be friends, but you could call upon them to help you through all this. So you have aid and guidance to help you. So don't ever feel like you're alone. Well, look what you have here. The Great Gathering. The Great Gathering. It looks like you're going to make a lot of different connections with different people to help you through this. So again, and this is really interesting because so a soul family, the one you can resonate with, but now you have a great gathering. So this could be coming from all sides. It could be from family, from friends, from your angels, from your guides. They said your whole spectrum. So they're telling me to tell you to reach out to many people to help you through the love regrets. Don't do this by yourself. It looks like it's very deep here, that you really need to go through all your different love regrets that you're going through. So think of it this way, that always go for the health. Overall, sometimes do it yourself, but overall they're saying go for it because it's showing me a lot of connection here you're going to be making with people, so you could get over this. It looks like this is really deep love regrets that you need to work at, one thing at a time. The leap. The leap. The universe is saying, I got your back, but take the shot, or the shots. Don't worry. So the universe is telling you, I got your back, so don't worry. You'll get through all these love regrets. But you need to take the leap of faith first. That means you need to go forward. Don't expect the angels to do it for you. You need to do it for yourself first, and then they'll follow through. So look what's going on here. You have such a connection, dealing with the other side of the earth, and you have so many people who are telling you, move forward. We'll help you through it. They'll give you suggestions, family or friends, but also angels and guides will guide you and direct you. But they're saying that you need to take the first step first. And when you take the first step first, things will come in order, but you need to have trust in it, of course. Oh, this is beautiful. Get grounded. Get grounded. That means, we go through so many hurts and pains, and we're trying to figure out on how to handle it and what to do with it. I usually recommend, because I teach meditation, to meditate in the morning. Get yourself grounded. You start off your day by meditating, you'll feel more grounded. Take a walk. A nice walk would also help you out to get started. Now, I know you have in your mind with these love regrets, will I ever overcome them? There's so much in my mind, I don't know what to do with them. Well, you first have to start with a fresh start of figuring what to do, but the angels are telling me to tell you, but you need to get grounded first. So that's the first step, is to get yourself grounded, feeling refreshed. Meditating can go a long way. You'll be very surprised if you really put it into use. That will help you with the stress dealing with the love regrets and help you through it to think more clearly. So get yourself grounded. Protection. Call for your power to come back. That means feel it all. Glow like a light bulb and or grow like this person that you once was and bring yourself back. Or give yourself full credit and praise yourself of knowing you have what it takes and feel it through the full force of, I can overcome this and I will overcome this and I will work through this. All my love regrets, I will work through all of it. But also it's telling me to tell you here also is that there is protection here for you. So you're not alone, as these two cards, the soul family said, the ones you can resonate with will help you through it. And the great gathering, it deals with angels, guides, family, friends. You're being surrounded, so they're saying it's okay to ask many people to work through all these love regrets. But you must take the leap of faith. Take the leap of faith. That means you go first and the universe has your back. So take chances. Don't be afraid to do this. To go through all your love regrets. But you need to get grounded first to start your day, to work through all this. So they tell me to tell you to get grounded, like I mentioned to you, to meditate, get your mind more clear and make a plan and work through each love regret that you need to overcome. But there is protection that will guide you all the way, so don't be afraid that you're not going to overcome your love regrets. You just have to take one step at a time. If you take one step at a time, you will get through this, and then you will overcome your love regrets. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Please remember, I'm here to help you if you want my help. In addition to psychic readings, I also do energetic healings and spiritual coaching to help you heal and move forward. Please reach out to me through my website, marchealingarts.com, listed in the description box below. Come back next week when we'll ask Spirit, how do I raise my vibration? Blessings and love to you. And remember, don't regret, evolve, and you will blossom. Until next time, I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 3. Will I overcome my love regrets? Star Mother. Star Mother. Now, this doesn't mean, just because it says Star Mother, that does not mean this is not for a man or a woman. But what they're telling me to tell you right away, to work on your love regrets, that the mother that you had, or the mother just in nature, how the mother is, give that loving to that child and be there nurturing. They're telling you to be nurturing to yourself, be loving to yourself. Don't be hard on yourself. Feel how a mother would make you feel comfortable and secure with yourself. That's what they want you to feel. That's what the angels are telling me to tell you. They want you to feel that comfort, that support, that guidance that a mother would give to you. So keep that in mind. So it's more comforting and knowing that you're going to be okay. That's something that you want to hear, that you're going to be okay through it. But give that mother love, what that mother would give to you. The memory of what you had even when you were a child. And it says, you're already doing. You're already doing. Well, what does that mean? I'm trying to show you the whole card. I'm sorry, it's a whole big card here. That means you're already trying to work through it, the love regrets. And keep on working through it, so don't give up on it. And as you do it more and more, you'll see things will get better. And you work through your love regrets. So keep on following what you're doing. But if something's not working, then change the pattern of it. But don't give up on it. Keep on moving forward with it. So you know you're on the right path. If it doesn't feel right, get off that path, go on another path. But they're saying you're doing it, so keep on pursuing it and keep on moving forward. I'm knowing that you'll become successful at it, to go over your love regrets. The awakening. The awakening. Energetically, you're going through spiritual changes that are going on. And you're being like charged up energetically. And they want you to know you're going through the spiritual changeover. And through the spiritual changeover, all these love regrets that you have, they want you to release it. They want you to work through it. But knowing that you're going through spiritual change, you'll be in a different place. You'll be in a different place, so you won't have these regrets. So Spirit's helping you to re-energize and help you heal. So I want to let you know, Spirit is helping you energize and helping you heal. So you do your part, Spirit will do their part. Sisterhood of the Rose. It's interesting. You got a mother here, now you got a sister here. Sisterhood of the Rose. And this goes into a little bit of a definition, a little bit different of a definition for you, that I want to show this to you. So Sisterhood of the Rose. It's saying that you're a teacher, you're a leader, so you can actually help yourself to get over these love regrets. You're here to guide people and teach them, nurture them. So nurture yourself by helping you through this. Just because teachers teach students doesn't mean we can't teach ourselves too and learn and grow. So it's saying you're like a leader, you're a teacher. So teach yourself on how to work through it. You're not a follower, you're a leader. And that's what they're telling me to tell you right here. So follow the path on how you would want to teach yourself. Plan it out, write it out on every love regret that you have. And figure the solution to it. And take one area at a time. Have a visual chart, so this way you can see everything you're trying to work out. So it's not all in your head going in circles. But just understand something. You can do this. You're very independent. That's also it's saying. You're very independent and you can do it. Only if you want to do it. And that's really, really important here. Because if we don't become independent, we're going to rely on others all the time. They're saying here, for you, for this reading, they're saying, oh, no. Don't rely as much as on other people. Rely on yourself. You can work through this. And you will. Now, this is really interesting right here. It's called the play, to celebrate. That means you're going to work through this and you're going to have a great result. But they're also saying, do not be serious. Do not be serious about it. I mean, not saying to not act upon it and work through it and take it serious, but don't be too serious. They want you to have fun and enjoy the learning process of this. As you learn the process of this, it's a great experience. And you know what experience is? We could go through so many different feelings and believings and action and behavior patterns. So they're saying to have fun with it. Don't be too serious with it, but to work through it. Because in the long run, things are going to come together. You're going to celebrate. You're going to become successful getting over these love regrets. But remember to nurture yourself like a mother would nurture you. Feel that love, that nourishment, that safety. That you know that you're going to be okay. That's a big thing. Okay, and you're being nurtured and loved. Think about how your mother would give you that love. So that's very important. You want to feel safe, but you also want to feel loved and secure that you're going to be going over these love regrets. Also knowing that you are doing it and you're following through with it, so keep on doing it. And remember what I told you, the plan doesn't work, change it to a different plan. But don't give up on it. You're going through spiritual changes, through the awakening. So they're charging you up. And as they charge you up, They're going to help you let things go, but you have to do your part and they'll do their part. So you're going through a spiritual awakening of this being charged energy, of letting old stuff to go and bringing stuff only that serves you energetically. And knowing sisterhood of the rose, knowing that you're the teacher, you're the leader, you can do this. You just have to follow through with it. And that's what they're telling me right here. You are following through, but it said you are doing it. So the sisterhood of the rose is telling you are the leader. You can do this. Work through it. Because I'm telling you, in the long run, like I said before, you are going to celebrate. Don't be too serious about it, but you'll work through it. Set a plan, work through it, and you'll overcome your love regrets. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Please remember, I'm here to help you if you want my help. In addition to psychic readings, I also do energetic healings and spiritual coaching to help you heal and move forward. Please reach out to me through my website, marchealingarts.com, listed in the description box below. Come back next week when we'll ask Spirit, how do I raise my vibration? Blessings and love to you. And remember, don't regret, evolve, and you will blossom. Until next time, I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Okay, here we go. Pick your card number 4. Will I overcome my love regrets? First card of God for you is birthing a new age. Birthing a new age. The birthing of a new age, it means that you're going to start fresh. And the only way you're going to start fresh, you're going to create something new on the way how you feel and think and believe. So you won't hold on to these love regrets. So you're creating something new, something in a better place for you so you can feel comfortable with yourself and work through each love regret. So think of it as starting fresh, and think of it as you're creating something new to put you in a different place, a different way of feeling and thinking and behaving toward the love regrets. And that's a beautiful start for you. Dancing with life. Dancing with life. That means the universe wants you to flow with it. Enjoy the journey of it. That means whatever these love regrets that you need to deal with, enjoy one thing at a time, but flow with it. However it's flowing, go with it. You know, for me, who taught and still teaches from time to time, like the Tai Chi, you go with the flow with it. Flow, however the movement's working, the right way, of course, you flow with it. So it's saying go with the flow. Enjoy the journey, moving forward, learning every love regret that you need to work through. Just go with the emotion with each one of them and enjoy the experience of it. So keep that in mind. Go with the flow. Unbound. Unbound. Now this is a big thing right here. Unbound. That means you don't want to hold on to things. Old patterns that you had from the past on how you think and feel and believe, and even dealing with these love regrets. You want to release them and work through them. Don't bound and hold them and not move forward. So they want you to work through your angels. They want you to work through each one of them. And the only way you're going to work through each one of them, you have to separate each emotion that you're feeling toward that love regret. So they're saying, don't bound it, work through it and let it go. That's a big key words here of letting it go, but you need to work through it so you don't unbound. By unbounding it, you're releasing it. So think of it like that. Think of the word releasing. You're releasing things from that don't serve you, and that's a good way of saying it. You're releasing things that don't serve you. So don't bound. The pillar of light, the pillar of light. That means they're saying for you to shine, for you to shine. So to show the true essence of your soul. You're like the oracle. You're gifted. And you can go through this because almost like you could become like a teacher, an educator of knowing that you have this wisdom and use the wisdom to overcome these love regrets and shine like the sun, to shine, glow, and show your full essence to yourself and the circumstances dealing with these love regrets. Work through them a little bit at a time, but illuminate yourself to feel that you have that full potential, that you'll be able to go through each love regret that you have to work through. Look at this. This is really interesting. We got unbound, of course, means not to bound, to hold back, to release, to let go. So they tell you, unbound, we talked about this, to release, to let things go. But you also need to have, with circumstances, you need to have boundaries. You need to have boundaries. That means you need to know where your limitation is, how far you go, and on how to work through each thing as it, well, when you work through it, this way you'll know how to handle each thing. Where's your boundaries? Where's your limitation on how far do you want to work through this? Not only how, but also knowing how to make things work in your favor. But you have to draw the line on how far you're going to get through this and work through this. And when you work through this, then you'll have a comfort zone by saying, okay, well, that's where I am with this. There's many different levels with this for each love regret that you go through. Some of them you may have to put more effort and more work into it. Some of them you may not. So that's where the boundary is, a limitation of how far do I want to go with this. So if you look at this whole picture, looks like you're going to start birthing of the new age is starting fresh. Working through whatever you need to work through so you can start fresh and you can move forward in your life and not hold on to these love regrets. Dancing with life, that means you're flowing with it. You're enjoying the journey and you're going through each emotional or experience of that love regret. That whatever you're going through, you're flowing with each one of them and you're working through it and you're enjoying the experience. But you're going with the flow. Keep that in mind. Go with the flow with it. Unbound, detach things that don't serve you. So you can start new by rebirth of a new age. So anything that don't serve you, release it. That means you're working through all the stuff that caused the love regrets. The pillar of light, shine like the sun and show your full force of who you really are and to live. And also to go with the flow, like I said before. That means shine and give it your all. To work through these love regrets. And remember how far you want to go through each one, through the boundaries. If you work through this, one thing at a time, you'll overcome your love regrets. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Please remember, I'm here to help you if you want my help. In addition to psychic readings, I also do energetic healings and spiritual coaching to help you heal and move forward. Please reach out to me through my website, marchealingarts.com, listed in the description box below. Come back next week when we'll ask Spirit, how do I raise my vibration? Blessings and love to you. And remember, don't regret, evolve, and you will blossom. Until next time, I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day. Okay, here we go. Pick a card number 5. Will I overcome my love regrets? Keepers of the earth. Keepers of the earth. That means that you're not alone. There are people by your side to help you and guide you and support you. So don't ever feel like you're alone when you're going through these love regrets. I know it's hard, but you have people on your side. It could be family members, it could be friends, it doesn't matter, whoever it is. So they're saying, so don't ever feel that you're alone and you have no one to help you, that no one to help you. There are people to help you and you can reach out and it's okay. Okay. Answer your call. Answer your call. That means when you get messages from Spirit or someone's telling you something that you feel very strong that you resonate with, listen to the message. Because the question is, are you answering the call? The call of knowledge, the call of wisdom. It's telling you something. Sometimes it could be your own inner voice, your higher self. It could be from Spirit. It could be from a friend. But when you get this message, listen to it, because it will help you overcome these love regrets. So keep your eyes and ears open to hear and feel of what's going on, to guide you through these love regrets. Priestess. Priestess. That means it's actually telling you that you are called upon to do this. Like a priest is like a leader. So if you're a leader, that means it's telling you that you could, as a person who's very independent, that you are, that you're able to go through this. And they're saying, step up to the plate. Let's do this. Let's work this out. So they want you taking charge of this. They want you to work through it. Part of your karmic learning and growth period of taking in charge and working through your lessons. Love regrets is one of them. So taking charge, step to the plate, and work through it. And don't be afraid of it. One love regret at a time. One love regret at a time. The initiation. This is actually telling you that you can only go, you can go so far. You're going in the right direction, but there's only so far that you want to go with it. So think of it as a love regret. How far do I need to work through each one of them so I can let it go? I don't want to go over it, but I don't want to go under it. Another way of saying it is that you want to make sure that you work through it. So don't cut yourself short, but at the same time, don't overthink. So when you're working through these love regrets, you want to create that balance of knowing that, okay, I worked this out, good, I feel comfortable with this. This one I need to put a little bit more work into it. So it's saying keep on following the path, but know your limitations on how far you want to work through each one of them. I know it can get frustrating because then you're looking at it more and you're saying, well, I don't know. I don't know how to work, through it. I don't know how far. Good idea. I always really recommend that each thought that you have dealing with the love regret to work things out, you'll know how far it is by you writing it down. And you figure out a solution to each love regret. And to each love regret, you'll have a solution to it. But you'll see each one of them, you'll have to work out more than others. So don't sweat it, you'll work through it. But just understand some of them will be more work than others. The transformation. Things are not only changing at a cellular level, but it's also changing within your life. Things are going to get better, but you have to go through this transformation for this changeover. Because when you go through this changeover, you're growing and you're moving forward. So you go through your love regrets and you work through this. So another door could open up and there's other things to learn and grow from, but you don't have to hold on to it. So knowing there's a transformation of this to change over. If you know that there's a changeover, then you'll look forward and say, oh good, I'm not going to have this for the rest of my life, but at the same time, I'll know how to work through it. So there's a whole transformation process of working through it and knowing how to handle it, but also knowing how to move forward. Work through it and move forward. That's the big thing here. Keepers of the earth, like I mentioned to you before, you are not alone. You could ask angels, guides, loved ones, friends, family members, whoever the loved one is, as well as angels and guides. Answer the call whenever you get an intuition, a message, listen to it. You can even ask a question, keep your mind silent, and you can get an answer. Or someone may come to you and tell you something that you didn't even expect. So listen to the calling, very important. You get a message, you get direction here, you get help. Listen to the calling. And the priestess, you know that you are a leader, that you can move forward in this. You're independent. You're here to help others, so you could help yourself as well. So to take the step and move forward and knowing that you can handle this. This is part of your journey, your experience of knowing how to overcome these love regrets. So take charge of all the learning lessons that you need to learn and grow from so you can move forward, like the love regrets, not to hold on to it. Take the initiation. Remember, with each one, you're going in the right path, but there's a limitation on how far you should go in this one. Maybe you don't need to spend as much time, but another love regrets, you need to spend more time. That's why I was said before about creating this visual chart to work through each one of them. So knowing that you're going to go through this transformation, this changeover for the better, and you will overcome these love regrets only if you work through this. And you'll be in a better place. So knowing that you're going to be okay and you'll work through it. Do one thing at a time. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Please remember, I'm here to help you if you want my help. In addition to psychic readings, I also do energetic healings and spiritual coaching to help you heal and move forward. Please reach out to me through my website, marchealingarts.com, listed in the description box below. Come back next week when we'll ask Spirit, how do I raise my vibration? Blessings and love to you. And remember, don't regret, evolve, and you will blossom. Until next time, I'm Marc, the Spiritual Advisor for Marc Healing Arts, and have a beautiful day.